I ask for eyes that see, ears that hear, and a heart full of understanding. I thank you for the messages that come through and ask that you deliver them to those that need them. Thank you. Okay, so I kept being really attracted to using this elephant somehow. And as I did, I considered what's the spiritual meaning of elephants, what their symbol, what they represent. But no matter what, I kept getting family, family. So that's what we're gonna do. It is a little bit different the way we're doing this. So we've got a masculine pile and a feminine pile for the energies within your family. It doesn't have to be a male or female, but it's within your family system. It can be a particular person, whatever, how you are dealing with these two energies. What's going on for you? Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into that. Pile one is this really cool pillar. They called it Caribbean crystal, but I've never even heard of that. I don't know what that is. It looks a little bit like aventurine, some kind of aqua color. It's got these like striations going through it. It's very cool. And then we've got for pile two, the smoky quartz. I love in particular this bottom part. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's just really cool when it catches the light right there. And then we have an obsidian pillar for you. So 1, 2, 3. I will see you guys at your piles. Okay, pile number one with your aqua green pillar there. We have two different piles. We have our masculine, I'm going to put it over here for some reason, and our feminine. And I'm feeling to go with the masculine first, so let's just put that over on the side here. How are you dealing with the masculine energy in your family? Let's see. With the three middle ones first. Okay, we have embrace your magnificence. Woohoo! Embrace friendship. There's a lot of embracing, apparently. Have courage. Okay. And then go with this urban crow. Community. Source. And the truth comes softly. Interesting. Okay, we have a lot of numbers in case I don't do the number thing, but I know a lot of people do, so I'll just mention them to you. We have 3, 27, 43, 10, 31, and 36. Okay. Initially I was thinking this is more of a, I guess, truth comes softly, more of a softer embracing, hugging, and all this, but for some reason my heart hurts. So there's gotta be okay, what I'm getting is a perspective shift. And that you need to go to source. Source is another name for God, universe, spirit, to help you to embrace this masculine energy within your family. That this is why I'm getting the perspective shift. You've got a line here. So above, you've got this flock, murder of crows. And It's chaotic, there's a lot of going on, but then underneath, it's almost more flowing and it's beautiful. I think they're supposed to be flowers. They almost look like poppies or something. This is what I'm receiving from it. It may look different to you, but this is what I'm getting oracle wise. There is something that you're not embracing, and you're viewing something in a way that um, I don't want to say it's wrong because we all have our perspective, but at the same time, sometimes we don't have a full understanding, right? And perspectives can really shift things. So I feel like something needs to shift. And I think your truth needs to come out. I feel like there it is. There's where my heart is hurting. Your truth needs to come out. To not be afraid to be who you are, to not keep yourself hidden. Have courage. Oftentimes, without even realizing it, some people do. Some people are very aware of this, but some people are not. We respond to each other's energies. The energy that you put out there, they respond to. So if you're hiding and you're scared and you're not wanting to tell your truth because you think they're going to have a big upset about it, they're more likely to respond with their own fear because they're feeling yours. Rather than coming to a place where you accept yourself, you know your truth, you have love for yourself and can express it, then they can come and feel that same love and softness. Okay. I I am getting a multitude now. Um I shouldn't say a multitude. It's not a huge amount, but there's a community, friendship. I see all these feathers out, spreading out. There's a lot of spreading out. Um, so this could be a separate message from the one earlier that I just said, or it could also be on top of that message. You have to figure out which one's right for you. Um, but I do feel that your embracing of the masculine is going to help you. Okay, the word that wants to come out is manifest. Um, I don't know if you've been looking for your tribe, your community, friendship, if you feel loneliness right now, which, after the pandemic, a lot of us experienced. There is something about embracing the masculine for you. Maybe, let me ask for clarity, please. It is diving deeper into who you are. Again, it's being encouraged the knowing your truth and loving yourself as is. It moves things along. When we hide, we get stuck. It finds a way by letting that go, by being ourselves and being okay with it. it allows the energies to move as they need. It allows the flow, and that is going to, there's two sections now to this, is going to, one, your energy is going to spread. There's going to be a lot more love. And two, that in itself brings the people in. Yep. Yep. Oh, okay. There is definitely some, sorry, I think I just hit the mic. There are definitely some, there's work to do with your masculine side, within the family, and also, within yourself. This doesn't have to be a dread, though. You don't have to feel negative about it. It's just, it's life, right? It's just life. This is what's being held for you right now to pay attention to. So, all right, let's get on to the feminine energies within your family. And we're just going to go straight across. Doable. The key is within your grasp. Engage trust. Actually, there's a lot of room. We can just do this. Offer up gratitude. Flower spirit. Interesting. And preservation. Preservation. If I can say the word. Okay. There is, immediately, this one feels a lot lighter. I think that within your family, you have a better relationship with the feminine. That could be a female, or it could be a male that is more into their feminine energy. I don't want to limit it. You guys know what I'm saying. It could be non-binary. Just, it's the feminine energy. You're a lot more at ease with this. It works for you a bit better. And I think that's because you're more in tune with your own. I am getting the opposite of this card. If we were to go with the meaning of this card, that's more about how you felt with the masculine. I'm getting the opposite. Like, your inner child can come out with this energy. You don't have to preserve and care for it and, not let anyone have it. There is still a hiding that you're doing. There is something that needs to come breaking through. There's a break happening right here. And a breakthrough. But it's a lot easier with the feminine energy. And so I'm almost thinking that whatever it is that's your truth, maybe you should practice it on the feminine energy first before the masculine. Understanding, though, that no matter what, it's okay. You don't have to be as fearful as you are. There's a lot of gentleness. Specifically, I'm getting for some people, there is a feminine energy that is your kind of your spiritual mentor type. You may not call that person a mentor, but that's kind of what they are to you. That you need to perhaps talk with. That they have info for you. You are grateful for their info, for their support, for their suggestions. Yeah, I'm feeling you're very much on the cusp of this breakthrough of something that you've been hiding and holding in. But yeah, the feminine energy is the way to go first. It'll help you to have that less of that fear with the masculine. Also prepare, it prepares you. Helps the energy go that direction. I would offer up, my suggestion is to do some meditation and or prayer, however you like to do these things, to really get yourself into a calm place before you talk and come forward. To remind yourself that this is just part of life. You have no idea what 10 years from now is going to hold. We live these experiences, and that's part of what makes life exciting. If it were always the same thing with literally no drama whatsoever, I think a lot of us would get bored. We don't like drama when it's happening, but the truth is, we would get a little bored. There's got to be a little something, Well, we have to have waves. Doesn't have to be big, just need some waves. Okay, anything specific for pile 1? You are loved and cherished more than you understand. I've said it before, but I'm saying it again. You really don't have to be as fearful as you are. But knowing that is another matter. So have that courage and take steps in that direction. And then you'll find out. You'll learn that you didn't have to be as scared. That it's okay. Okay, that's it. I feel it's cleared. I truly hope that you guys feel seen and heard and loved. And I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, pile 2 with these smoky quartz. We have 2 piles. We have the masculine and the feminine. And we're going to do the feminine first with you guys. So we have paradisical. You belong paradisical? I don't know how to say that. Is that even a word? It probably is. You belong to paradise. All right. Invite peace. Queen bee. Interesting. And dependability. Gosh, this card has been coming out lately like crazy. I'm kind of curious if you keep picking the pile that has this one that comes out. Okay. Two things I'm getting so far is that either you are the queen bee or there is a queen bee in your family. It could also be a chosen family, whatever you consider this, that you are very comfortable with. They are dependable, right? Or you are dependable. And there is a sense of calm, relaxing. I'm getting the image of like sitting down for tea and you guys just enjoy each other's company, whether you're the one doing that for within your family or you're with that person. I am hearing this is where you go for your refreshment. You're getting away from it all, the noise of life. There's some spirituality mixed in there. It's a really good relationship. It's healthy. I'm also seeing really quick that many doorways are going to open up for you with this particular energy, this person, this energy, however you want to view it. There's yeah, yep, choices, opportunities. Is there anything that pile 2 needs to work on with this energy? Okay. I'm hearing to remember to be grateful, to whether it's you or another person fulfilling this role, to remember to be grateful for it, that this role is there to be filled, and that it is happening within this family system. It's like a treasuring. It's like when you go on vacation, you treasure those times. It's you look forward to them, you appreciate them. It's that. Okay, I think we're gonna have more to talk about with the masculine, so we're gonna go ahead and go towards that. All right, masculine energy. Oh yeah, you got like a dump of cards with this one. We're just gonna straight across. We have freedom. Take stock of your achievements. Realizations. Soar, as in flying. Risk. And sacred space. Interesting. Okay, if you are into numbers, we have 17, 36, 41, 46, 41, 43. Lots of 40s. Take a sip of coffee here. Gosh, that's good. I just got turned on to, what do you call that stuff? Cashew milk. Oh my gosh. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, guys. Okay. I do. I immediately, this is interesting because I'm feeling freer, which is weird because I didn't feel like there was any kind of muck with the feminine energy, but there is something, there's freedom here. It's a little more, yeah. It's kind of exciting. Freedom and soaring after taking a risk. Let's see. I think that this energy, whoever this person is in your life, your family, they take stock of your achievements. They see you. They appreciate you and value you. And I don't know that you've truly realized it. That's what I think this is about. I don't know that that's come into you yet, the depth of it. I feel like, do you see how this one over here, the realization guy, is looking that direction, and then these birds are looking this direction towards freedom? Um, I I feel like they offer somehow something in them offers you freedom, but you have yet to see that. So take a look. Take a look at that and see. You might find an interesting. Look at how the sacred space is below this realization one. It's like suddenly you're going to understand that this is a good place for you. This masculine energy is is good for you. Doesn't mean you'll not have disagreements. Doesn't mean that it's not going to be, wavy, because that's life. That is life. That is people being around people. That's what happens. But it's going to be a really good space for you. At least the realization will be. Let's say it that way. Um, and then I've got this other kind of this direction of you've got your sacred space, and to you it feels like a risk to share it, whatever this is for you. Maybe it's your spiritual life, maybe it's beliefs that you have, maybe it's your physical room, whatever it is. But it's a risk for you to share it with this masculine energy. But once you do, you're soaring into freedom. Man, I'm like, I feel, whoo, I feel excited about it. Like, go, go, go energy. Maybe you feel a little bit pushed by that. Maybe that's something that, and that's why you're not realizing, is because it's this like, go, go, go. But it's like a cheerleader, go, go, go. It's not a, you're under my thumb. And sometimes I hate this whole perspective talk. So we have our perspectives, we have them for a reason. We have our own understandings of things. But the truth of the matter is, yes, they're valid, but at the same time, we could be wrong with them because we don't see the whole picture, or we thought they meant this when they said something and they meant it a different way. It's perspective is huge, but it can easily change. And I think that's another, take stock of your achievements. Pay attention to what you've done, what you've been through, and know that this masculine energy has done so as well. Even if they don't say it. Okay, anything specific for pile 2 as I bump my elephant? I I heard it is burdensome to go home. So I think that for some of you, your sacred space is you, is yourself, and going home, maybe going visits to your family, whatever it is, their energies are just so much for you. And in that, I'm going to make a suggestion. We can't control, first though, let me say disclaimer, we can't control other people's behavior or responses or anything. But what you can do is let people know what your own needs are, have boundaries for your own sanity, and make sure you're paying attention to yourself. If you are overwhelmed and you need to take a break, say so. It is okay to do that. Just getting up and leaving doesn't help the situation. It might be all that you can possibly do. You might be so overwhelmed that you're having a hard time speaking. I get it. If that's the case, come back later and say, I'm so sorry, I was actually struggling with my speech, but I needed a break. But at some point, you need to communicate what your needs are, because people can't read our minds and they assume things. And so by you saying, hey, I've realized I'm kind of a sensitive person. I need regular breaks from being around so many people or whatever. So please excuse me. People are like, oh, okay. That it makes sense to them. They get it because you've told them. So that's my suggestion. I do hope and pray for you guys that your family will be understanding. Remember that perspective is a tricky thing and can change. Okay. I think that is it for you guys. I feel things have cleared. So we are going to move on to the next pile. I truly hope that you guys feel seen and heard and loved, and I will see you next time. Okay, pile 3 with the obsidian. Just gonna put you there. We have the masculine and the feminine pile. What are we gonna do first? We're doing masculine first. Okay. We're just gonna go across. Repression. Dominance. Okay, all right. Take the opportunity. Move forward. And I am just gonna move these a little more. And honor your holy days. Okay. The immediate energy I get with this masculine stuff is your response to it is an understanding. You have a more mature view of the situation. You see the, for lack of a better word, macho-ness, the male toxicity within this energy. And you don't really give it your all, you are distanced from it. And I think that is a mature, honestly. Rather than arguing with it and trying to change it and all that stuff, because you can't. The only thing you can do is offer love. That's, to me, in my opinion, that's what it's about. It's almost a moving on. Honor your own spirituality. Oh, numbers. Sorry. Just clicked in really quick. 22, 16, 34, 10, and 37. Honor your holy days. Honor yourself. Honor your spirituality, your growth. These are kind of just, to me, this is the same message. There's not a specific opportunity here. It's more of you choose to just let it be, let it go, move on, move forward. And I have a feeling they don't honor your spirituality, or at least not to the extent that you would appreciate or hope for. Okay. So there is also another viewpoint for this. Again, general reading. So we've got several paths. For some of you, you are this masculine energy, and they are asking you to take a look at what you are dominating in your life. What are you repressing and being in control of? Doesn't have to be like major or anything, but what's something that you maybe you're fearful of letting go or you really like having control over? To really kind of take a look at it and allow yourself to flow more. And it could be something to do with your spirituality. Okay, I just got one more path and then we're going to switch over to the female version, feminine. I did feel this is how do I explain this? A tighter energy, so there's more importance around it and stress around it. This masculine energy is not one that you really do well with, and there is something about moving away from it. I myself am not a person that often likes to kick people to the curb, but it might be that type of situation where you need to just let them go and move on in your life. So that is, I seek your spirituality, seek what your guides have to say for yourself. Maybe this is the message letting you know. Maybe this is the sign. But that is your choice. That is your choice to make. So, yeah, okay. So there's 3 different paths for the masculine energy. And my incense is about to die. It doesn't normally happen. All right, feminine for pile 3. We're just going to go ahead and turn. Epoch, pause in your journey. What a picture. My God. Well, that's a little, reminds me of Last of Us if you've seen that. It's an open body. I don't know how well you can see this. The neck is like not on there and it's turned into like this flower thing. It's wow. Okay. It's a bit gruesome. We've got Naz, which has the same issue. There's no head. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. That's a bird. That's a bird. Okay. Feel loved and proud. We have practice tenderness. Morning dew girl. Cute. And time. Gosh, this one came out recently too. I promise I shuffle my cards. Okay. So something about the feminine energy within your family is telling me that you need, there's two directions. Some of you need to take time with this energy, and some of you need to take a time out from this energy. So you know which is you. I don't know if it's a particular person that you're thinking of, or if you're just looking for the energy, but that's one. There's this time and pause in your journey. And then we've got this feel loved and proud, practice tenderness. Somebody is very emotional. And so you either need to practice tenderness with yourself and take your time, or you need to give this person time and give them tenderness. It might be, if it's about them, it might be that you have maybe felt a little annoyed. I'm sorry to say, some of us, we feel this way sometimes. We can't really help that, but annoyed with how emotional this person is. It happens. And usually it happens because we're not getting our own needs met. It happens because we feel overstressed, right? Overwhelmed. But if you are able to, I guess maybe it's both, give yourself a break and then give yourself time for this person, this feminine energy that is easily emotional, largely emotional, overly emotional, however you want to put it. It now makes more sense to me about this kind of thrashed body that we have here, and that like the head is off. um, there's a lot of turmoil, and tenderness can ease that turmoil. Sometimes people just need a place to, right, to like spew it out. And then it's done. And if you can be that person to just be there, you don't have to let yourself respond to it all. You don't have to have your own, just let them get it out, right? I feel you. I'm sorry. I'm hearing that, or at least I'm feeling this. Like, I'm so tired of always being the one that does this for them. And that's when you need to take your own time. You need to take your own break. And it's okay. It is okay. Because this is what happens when we don't get our needs met, right? When we're always the one giving and giving and giving and not receiving our own tenderness and time and patience and love, you're going to end up exploding. That's what happens. So know that you need to help yourself so you can help others, right? You might also want to practice, oh my God, my mouth doesn't, compartmentalizing. Um, Not allowing it to fully envelop you, right? Giving yourself space and time. Okay, I'm giving them this hour block. And then after that, I need to not, because I can only handle so much. That is okay. It does mean you have to kind of desensitize yourself. You have to kind of distance yourself from it. Most of the time, people's emotions are about how they see things and not who we are, but how they see things. Now, that's not always true, but a lot of the time. I just wanted to pet the nose. This feels pretty heavy to me, but at the same time, there's a lot of growth and maturity in it. And I do feel a specific message from your guide saying they are proud of you and love you. And I know that sometimes it doesn't feel like much because we want that coming from like people that we touch and hug and all that. But they're always with you. They know what you go through more than anybody else, and they're proud of you. They know, they feel the energy you have within yourself in regards to your emotions and all of that, and they are proud of you. Yeah. Give yourself time. Give them time. Practice tenderness with both yourself and them. Yep. Okay. That I feel has cleared. So that is that. I I really hope for you guys. I hope that you feel seen and loved and understood and heard. My heart is with you. All right. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.